In 2009, Volkswagen Mexico launched a co-branded special edition of its flagship model, together with the legendary toy car brand by Mattel, the Beetle Hot Wheels. For this launch of just 240 units sold exclusively in Mexico, the digital campaign had a limited budget. A TV spot, a print ad, and a few vlogs would support the flash-based microsite that Volkswagen's agency was in charge of producing. The client provided some images of the car, a spec sheet, and a 360 video of the Beetle Hot Wheels exterior. The agency's internal team developed the first version of the microsite, but the client wasn't happy with it. The overall look was too dark, and it lacked animations that could bring more energy, even though the concept itself was on the right track. Presenting the new Beetle Hot Wheels as a toy speeding along a real Hot Wheels track, this idea aligned perfectly with the print campaign, whose headline read, "The Toy for Grown-Ups." That's when I was brought in to create a second version that would improve on the original concept. The new proposal had to show the Beetle driving on a toy track, but there was no budget for a 3D project. To solve this, I went to a toy store and bought a Hot Wheels track to photograph and use in the animation. I set up an improvised photo studio at home to capture the images that would later serve as a foundation for a motion designer who collaborated on the project. The first step was to design new packaging for the car, which would appear on the track placed over a living room table. I printed the artwork and positioned it on the track to find the best angle for the final frame. Then, I retouched the track photos and provided detailed notes on camera movements, along with the opening and closing shots for each video segment of the site. Throughout the site, there are fire effects inspired by the Hot Wheels logo. Thanks to a little-known application at the time, called particle illusion, I was able to create sequences of transparent PNGs with all kinds of flames. Each section of the site features a dynamic animation with speed ramping to highlight key views of the car, in the style of Guy Ritchie's films. Here's the before and after of the homepage animation. Not bad at all, right? The Beetle Hot Wheels microsite is a good example of how a concept, even if simple and effective, requires a detailed execution to be fully brought to life. Thanks for watching.